What if I told you you're disappearing? Not physically, but mentally, emotionally, silently, and the scariest part, you didn't even notice it happening. Because this doesn't happen in one moment. It happens slowly, one thought at a time. This isn't about someone controlling you like a puppet. It's worse. It's about someone slowly replacing parts of you until you don't even recognize who you used to be. At first it feels harmless. You change how you speak, how you react, what you believe, just small adjustments to keep peace, to fit in, to be understood. But those small adjustments, they're not small. They're the beginning of your erasure. It usually starts with influence, not force. They don't say, change yourself. They say things like, you're overreacting. You used to be better than this. Why are you like this now? And slowly, you start questioning yourself. Then comes the subtle pressure. You stop expressing certain opinions. You hold back your real reactions. You filter your personality. Not because you want to, but because it feels easier, safer, and that's when it begins. One day, something strange happens. You hesitate before speaking, even when you know you're right. You overthink simple decisions. You replay conversations in your head. You feel off, but you can't explain why. Because the change wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was quiet, consistent, invisible, like water slowly shaping stone. You didn't notice the shift because it felt like you were choosing it. But you weren't. You were adapting. This is where it gets dangerous. You don't just change your behavior. You start changing your identity. You become more agreeable, less expressive, more controlled. Not because that's who you are, but because that's who you had to become. And the worst part, people start liking this version of you more. They say you've matured, you've changed for the better. This suits you, so you stay there, even if it feels wrong, even if it doesn't feel like you. Here's the truth nobody tells you. You weren't growing. You were being reshaped, piece by piece, reaction by reaction, until the real you became inconvenient. So it got replaced, not by force, but by repetition, pressure, and silence. So ask yourself this: when was the last time you felt completely like yourself? Not the version that's accepted, not the version that avoids conflict, but the real you, the unfiltered you. Because if you can't remember, then maybe you're not becoming someone new. You're becoming someone else's version of you. If this made you think, it's not a coincidence. There's more they don't want you to notice. Subscribe because the next video might explain something you've been feeling, but couldn't name.